Hey, what's up guys? We're back in my messy office and I got a special guest right here, Angelina. Hello, Angelina.
Hello, how's it going, guys?
You might know her from other Art Primo videos or for calling us at the warehouse.
Oh yeah.
She's our resident den mother and artist in residence as well. And she will be doing some videos with me because, by golly,
why not?
Why not? Why not? So today we got a really great video and we're going to be using some new watercolor paints, and Angelina here is going to demonstrate her skill, and I think we'll have a lot of fun. So why don't we just get started, get the video going right now, and get cracking. See you guys in a second. Wow, look at this. All right, so we got these new watercolors here, and I've never used them before, and to be honest with you, I'm not very good at watercolor, so I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have to say about these. So tell us, Angelina, tell us about your process of working with watercolors.
So I really like the way that watercolors behave a lot like alcohol-based markers. You're able to, if you use this, what I'm doing here is wetting the entire surface that I'm going to be working on here. Mm-hmm. With alcohol-based markers, you don't necessarily have to wet the paper. The xylene or the alcohol is what makes them blend together. Mm-hmm. So if you ever watch, one of Green Ranger's videos or mine when I'm blackbooking, you're like rubbing it together. Mm-hmm. Well, watercolor behaves differently, where if it's wet and you put another color next to it, it kind of melds into each other. Mm-hmm. And so I like working with both of them in that respect. You get slightly different results, but watercolor is more forgiving for larger surfaces, because I know I've definitely used a marker in one sitting and it kind of makes it challenging.
I really like that little line you got right there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so there I laid down a bunch of water, and I laid down that light blue, and then that part of this area is dry, and I was able to use just a straight pigment to keep that line sharp with that nice like square brush, but then as it went down into the wetness, it kind of blended out. And that's always a good technique, because you can see it's kind of fading into each other. Very
tattoo almost.
Yeah, a little almost like that tattoo.
Kind of tattoo Sailor Jerry vibe.
Yeah.
You got a couple tattoos. I've noticed that. Anyways, so I see you're applying the pink here, and we kind of joked about this because it's like a random pink color in this kit.
Yeah.
But
people underestimate the power of pink, because when I am painting, I like to play off of complementary colors, and of course red and green are complementary colors. But if you think in colors in terms of volume, if you use straight up red and straight up green, that's Christmas. Yeah. So if you kind of play with those colors and those volumes, you can really make something that's pleasing to the eye. So pink and greens always work really nicely, and that works as well in spray paint.
Absolutely. I've seen that in a lot of your artwork. You use a lot of those colors, and they play well nicely off each other. Now right here, it looks like you're making kind of a shadow tone. Is that what's going on there?
So what I did was I added that light green, like that really a lot of water to my paintbrush, and then when it dried, I was able to add more color on top of it. So with this, you're building up color.
I see.
And then this is here me being impatient, and so this is a great trick if you're kind of in a hurry, or if you want to just keep working. You break out that air dryer, blow dryer.
Well, you definitely need to dry it up when you start rocking the markers like this.
Oh yeah, because especially with One4Alls, they'll start bleeding into the watercolor, which can be a nice effect. But for here, I want those like nice crispy outlines, and so I'm going to start adding the detail and like really showing that the line work.
It's very graffiti-esque.
Yeah.
It's very graffiti-esque.
Yeah.
So you want to have that nice sharp line, I can see.
Yeah, well, a lot of my work is like anime, comic books, and so there's that playfulness to it. You see there's eyeballs over there, and later on you'll see some tentacles and stuff. And so, having those graphic lines, those really hard lines, and later you'll see I start chunking them up. The chunkier the line, the more like cartoony it'll be. And so this is really when I'm zoning out and really getting into the groove of like developing these characters.
Now I noticed you like to keep some of your pencil marks in the background.
Oh yeah. I definitely like seeing the process, and I like showing people like, hey, like I might have messed up, so here you can clearly see that I'm not perfect, and that I have to reevaluate where I'm putting down my lines.
Well, you've mentioned too a lot of watercolor artists do that too. Like if you look at some famous watercolor artists, like you'll see some of their pencil marks in there.
Oh yeah.
I think you had mentioned that before to me.
It just shows a bit of the process.
I'd like that. It definitely does. Now right here you were using a
Oh, little paper towel.
Brain fart. I'm having a brain fart.
Little pro tip. You know, you want to protect your little paws, but also you don't want to be smearing the paint into each other. You want to keep a nice clean surface.
I agree. I agree. Now, this this portion is where the art really starts to shine.
Yeah.
It's, you're using a little less water, right? A little bit less water in this, so it does look more opaque.
Yeah. So it's almost like a cross between an alcohol-based and a paint marker because it's nice and like the pigment's just like, look at that.
It's laying down very thick right here. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is really where that palette that was selected for the Aqua fans really.
I really like your brushwork right here, how you're laying the brush down flat, and then when you pull it up, it creates that sharp little edge right there.
Yeah, tricking out that brush.
Yeah, and I kind of want to bite that, actually.
Yeah, do it. Bite it, bite it, bite it. I don't care, bite it. It's the way that you use, like I use brushes. I try to emulate this when I do my spray paint work, which when you go over a curve, you accentuate the roundness by making it fatter right where it arcs out. And that just makes it like more playful. Like if you ever watch like animes, how sometimes things are really sharp, like it's a weapon, or if it wants to be cute, like Pokemon, everything's round. The way you outline stuff and the line forms that you use to create that really can give a sense of softness or rigidness just by how you outline it. So that's a really fun place to kind of play with your technique if you're like doing a piece or what have you.
It really brings it to life too. You know, the texture that you're seeing there. Like it looks like, like this is a very like mermaid, like you said, mermaid or ocean or fish or something like that. And when you see like a beautiful tropical fish, they have like these striations and lines and stuff like that. Yeah. And being able to do that with that technique is really cool. Now you're doing your splash right here. Yeah. And
what's cool about the watercolor is that I'm laying down it real thick closer to the piece, and then what I start doing is just using less pigment and more water, so I start blending it out. And it's like I like if this was Marker World or alcohol-based Marker World, that would have been like, I don't know, like 3-4 different markers, and with the watercolor that was just one color, one brush. And water. So you get a lot of variation. So it's good to kind of challenge yourself and use other products to see what you can do with them and if you can get out of your comfort zone.
You definitely get out of your comfort zone. That's for sure.
It's kind of scary, but it's good. It's good in a way because that means that whatever someone throws at me, like I'm like, oh, I got this. I got this.
You definitely do. I was really impressed with what you did with that rooftop job because that was a rough surface to work on.
Oh yeah, it was so corrugated. Oh my goodness.
That was a rough one. Oh yeah, here's this. The nom de plume right here.
The little angel with the heart.
There we go. You gotta sign your artwork. Oh, that's beautiful. So this is a good option for someone who might not want to try an alcohol marker, would you say?
Or if you don't have a lot of ventilation, because those things do smell.
This doesn't smell at all.
It's water. It's water. Or if you just want something on hand to like do something a little different with. We sell aqua pads on the site.
You're able to open up, and it's amazing how much area you covered so quickly with it too. If this was a graphic marker, it would have taken a lot longer.
Oh yeah, and it's really a lot more expensive. So it's a good tool to have in your arsenal.
Very cost effective. For sure. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you very much, Angelina, for coming in and hanging out in my messy office. Talk about your technique and your style and stuff like that. And I'd definitely love to do some more videos with you.
I'd love to do that too. And thanks again for watching, you guys.
Peace out. Oh, peace out. I think there's one piece of video left.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
It's Angelina's camera work. All right, see you later, guys. Peace. Wow, you did a really good job, Angel. This is beautiful.
Thank you. I made you some juice.
Oh, is this juice?
Yeah.
Let me see what this is all about. That's not juice!